Hello, William Friedman here at Albacon. It's Saturday, October 9th, here at the Best Western Sovereign in Albany, New York, and everything's running real smoothly here. It's a real crack team that runs Albacon. Everything's running smoothly just as surely as I'm a fiction writer, and irony is a humorous device. Anyway, want to recount what's been happening here, and yes, it's true. A whole bunch of things have not gone according to plan here at Albacon, but a good time's being had by all, and that's really what counts. And meeting a lot of really nice people and enjoying my time here. Started out yesterday morning. I'm coming in from out of town. It's like a 3.5 hour drive for me, so naturally they put me on the first panel, 10 a.m. on Friday. So by 6:30, by quarter after 6, really, I had to be out of my house in Long Island. But it was worth it. Did a panel moderated by Kat Johnson, a renowned romance writer, and that was on characters readers will love. Now, considering that my trademark is having protagonists who are not sympathetic characters, well, it was an interesting discussion. Actually, I didn't even go into that. I just kind of agreed with what everyone else was saying. Also, the next panel that I went to, I certainly wasn't on the panel of how to pitch to agents and editors. I've got a whole lot more to learn just by shutting up and listening, but David G. Hartwell from Tor was one of the panelists, and got a chance to meet him. And actually, after that session, his associate, Stacy, sorry I forget her last name, I think it was an H-H, and a fellow graduate of Hofstra University, in which she took me to lunch here at the restaurant. So that's nice. Tor Books bought my lunch yesterday, and well, I don't know if that means anything. I don't know if that bodes well, but at least I've got a couple business cards out of it. Okay. Next thing I went to was plotting the narrative, and the moderator for that was KT Pinto, and she is quite a force of nature. It was a real pleasure meeting KT, and she also lives in downstate New York, and well, maybe we'll carpool up to Arizia or any kind of other future things we're both going to out of town. Also in that conference, I met Ira Naiman, who's down from Toronto, and apparently I'm not the only sci-fi humorist. And I've got a chance to have some one-on-one time with Ira, and hey, he's my Yoda now. This guy knows his stuff on sci-fi humor. Social media was one of the better panels. And on there was KT Lady, who's also a bigwig here on the Albacon committee, and Kimmy Alexander, who is a voiceover actress and really charming individual. Let's see. I gave a reading from Land That I Love, and went to the fantasy ball. There are some embarrassing pictures of all concerned. And this morning, I was on a panel about hard versus soft sci-fi. I'm sorry, hard versus soft SF, as the moderator and guest of honor, author guest of honor here, Alan Steele, insists. He will not call it sci-fi, and he called me on the carpet in front of the whole crowd for calling it sci-fi. This is SF. So, anyway, speaking of guests of honor, we're here in the art show booth of artist guest of honor Ron Miller, and some interesting prints. I'm going to spin around for you so that you get to see. I'm going to get out of the frame here, huh? Ooh. Ah. Wow. The work of Ron Miller. And let's see, The hard versus soft. Oh yeah, also on that hard versus soft sci-fi panel, got to sit with Carl Frederick, one of the better hard sci-fi short story writers going right now, and just hanging out in the author's room. Got to meet some very interesting people. I've already run into Bianca Dark a couple of times, and she's a wonderful individual. I still want to talk her into joining the LI Sci-Fi Crit Group. I don't know if she's going to do that. Frankly, if I was able to crank out a book every 2 or 3 months, I wouldn't need a Crit Group either. There's a sci-fi writer slash con organizer slash jeweler by the name of Stella Price, who saw my pictures from my vlog from Balticon and has forbade me from ever growing a beard again in my life. Oh, and also I got my book signed by another guest here, the name of Jackie Kessler, and she's going to be the guest of honor here at Albicon next year. And so she signed it for me, and I don't know if you can see it in the picture here, but it being a convention of not just sci-fi writers, but also primarily paranormal romance writers, I asked her to give me a kiss right on the title page. She says that no one's ever asked her for that before. Well, I think I might be starting a new trend. Anyway, here really promoting my own book, Land That I Love, by William Friedman, available at Amazon.com and BN.com, and right here on my blog, landthatIlovenovel.wordpress.com. Friend me on Facebook. All right, well, I'll report back tomorrow if I can. If not, here's wishing me a safe trip home, and I'll report on from the next con. Bye-bye.